Hello everybody, Jessica here. Welcome back to my channel. Happy June. I am here to do the next step on this little TN classification folder inspired notebook. And here are my notes on how I'm doing it. Last time we did the little envelope inside the front cover, and now I want to work on the inside back cover, which is going to be a simple kind of folder, although I've changed my mind. I think I'm going to make it the other direction and a writing board. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. I have cut roughly a piece of the Crafts Consortium Tropical Paradise pack. So if this is your first time, I will link the playlist right there. And this is the paper pad Crafts Consortium Tropical Paradise that I'm using. And it is just a very fun, summery, bright, cheerful paper pad. That's very good. It's 180 GSM, and Crafts Consortium is a great brand. High quality. So I think I'm going to make it this direction so that when the writing board's in there, it won't slide out. Is my plan. Although I suppose if it went in this direction, and maybe I need to rethink that. I just don't want it to, like, because I'm going to make it out of this extra piece of actual press board that I'm going to cut down to size. It's a little bit heavy. I don't know. I love this side, this side of the paper. But it'll still be able to get it in and out. And I'll put a little tab right there so you can, it'll be fine. So before I do that, I think what I do need to do, I need to think about the closure. And I had intended to put a little eyelet right there. And I wanted to also have this have a little bit of a gusset. So maybe I do need to do this side. If I do this side with a gusset, then I could do the closure here. Oh dear. All right, hold on. I have this other piece. I have this piece and I have this piece, which is kind of the same piece. So if I do this piece, or even this one with the cut there, that's going to cut off all the birdies. I could do this piece, have it be bright and cheerful, and have a gusset on 3 sides, the eyelet here. Okay, so this is where it's going to go. I grabbed my box of colorful eyelets. These are, I think these are We Are Memory Keeper. I no longer have the box, but I do have some fun pink ones. So this is kind of my pink phase right now. So I could put that there and have that be gusseted. And it'll still be easy to pull in and out. I think maybe that's the better idea. So I also think that if I do like a 1/4 of an inch gusset on all sides, that will be sufficient. So let me do the gusset first. No, let me do this first. So this is a super easy thing. All you guys know, I'm sure know how to put in an eyelet. Oh, pardon the jiggle for just a second. I need to reach. Sorry about that. And I want to put it in so it's not impeded or impeding. And I don't want to cut off the little flamingo head. So I'm going to do it right there. Right there is going to be my hole. So let's see. I'm going to do this right here, close to the stitch without cutting the sewing thread. And I'm actually going to put this in from the back. And what do you think? Do you think I need to reinforce that? I kind of feel like I do. So where is my hold on. You might jiggle a second. I need to grab a, this is a 5/8 inch circle punch. And I'm going to take a little nibble out of a piece of scrap. I thought I had the scrap with some nibbles out of it already. Yes. Yep. I'm going to take a little nibble out of a piece of scrap and get that leaf right there because there's a leaf there. And then I'm going to use my hole punch. Oh, I should have done the hole punch first because it'll be so much easier to hold, but that's okay. I can deal. Kind of estimate center of the, and there I have a reinforcer. So I'm going to put that. Oh, did I do the wrong size hole? Maybe. Let's do that again. Apparently I did do the wrong size hole. There we go. And I'm going to put a little bit of glue on the back side here to reinforce. Oh, and I should probably ink the edges. That's all right. I don't want to glue on my inker. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Stick that through there. Stick that through there. And I can just snip off the excess that's overhanging the edge there. Unless, of course, I want to make a second one. Maybe I do. All right, so this is the better way to make these. I'm going to make a hole near an edge that I want. Here's some green. And then I'm going to take my circle punch and center. See, now it's easier to center the hole within the circle. Like so. Ah! Everything's stuck. Okay. I'm going to, oh God, where did it just go? Oh, there it is. I'm going to center that on there. There we go. And now I'll squish it with my squisher. There. Now it is glued. Ooh, oh, that did not squish right. All right, let me get another one. That was sad. There we go. That was weird. So now that's squished right, and I'm just going to make that flush. There we go. Ink that back up. And I'm using Kitsch Flamingo, what else, as my ink for my Kitsch Flamingo journal. Okay. So that's going to go there. Then this is going to go here, and I want to take about 1/4 of an inch off of each side. And I have a proper scoreboard. Cover my glue up so it doesn't get yucky. So how are you all? I hope you're having a good weekend. This afternoon, my godson is graduating from high school. And so we've got his little graduation cookout get together afterwards. Very excited about that. It's been a long road for him. Okay, quarter of an inch is there. Can you see what I'm doing? Yes. Excellent. Maybe up a little bit. And I'm going to do 1/4 of an inch off the bottom. So I'm going to have a gusset all the way around. So I'm just scoring at 1/4 of an inch along all 3 sides, butting it up right against the edge of the scoreboard. And then I will do some snippies. And I'm just going to snip off those edges to reduce bulk. I think that one's all set, and I will miter that just a little bit. What did I decide? I decided it to do that way. I don't know. I saw this side and went, oh no, I love this side. Hold on. Let me just, are we sure? Are we sure that this is what we want? Yeah, I guess it is. We're sure because we need that space. All right, it's fine. The other side is fun too. I just love the birdies. It's all good. No one will ever know. Okay, gusset on this side. And gusset on the bottom. Like that. Okay. So it will wind up being like this. Okay, so actually I need a bit more of a gusset because this is too big. So I'll make this side a little bit bigger. Okay, I'm going to line this up, and instead of grabbing my scoreboard out again, I'm going to use a ruler and line it up. See, it's right there now. So I'm just going to line it up with this 1/2 inch line. So you do not need a scoreboard in order to score things. A bone folder or one of these little pressing tools, which you can get as a set on Amazon. I think that's what I did. Works just as well. And you know what? I could even make a little bit of a spiny gusset, couldn't I? Winds up giving me like a little bit of a 1/4 inch spine. I would have to do that on the bottom as well. Do I want that much of a... No, I'm just going to lay it flat. Lay it flat. It's fine. It's all good. All right, let's see. How does that fit now? I think that fits much better. I still have some reinforcing of this back cover. And what I'm noticing is I could also fussy cut this lay. I don't have any more, or I could fussy cut this toucan. That's kind of cute. So I'm going to put the toucan inside the lay. All right, I'm going to do that later because fussy cutting is boring to watch, and I don't need to do that on camera. I can do that off camera. Okay, so I'm just going to ink these edges here. With my Kitsch Flamingo. I had never used this pink before this project. This is my first project using Kitsch Flamingo. And it's really perfect. I mean, it's the color of those flamingos, as one would expect. Okay, so I'll ink that, and I'm going to stick that just like there. I'm just going to use my art glitter glue. Yeah, so we got him a gift certificate for graduation, and I went to Barnes and Noble, and they had this. They have a really cute series with like it's image themes, and so they have like a line that's art swatches in a line that's bees, and they have a line that's mushrooms, and a line that's wildflower flowers, and they have all kinds of things from pencils and pens and journals and mugs. And I got him a little pouch that is got the art theme on it because he's an artist, and a a little paper pad list that says "You got this," or "I got this." I can't remember now. It's very cute. And then a gift certificate, of course. So that will be fun. And we're gonna have a little cookout. And let's see what else is going. My son and his friend are traveling through Europe right now. They flew to Oslo and with their bicycles, and they've been biking and training across Northern Europe. So they went from Oslo to Denmark, across the Netherlands, across Belgium and France. And yesterday they took the ferry from Calais over to Dover, spent the night in Dover. And today they are making their way through London. I think they took the train from Dover to London. And then they're going to catch a train and they're going to go head north because their ultimate destination is to wind up in Edinburgh, because the friend has all this stuff in Edinburgh and they have family. He has family in Edinburgh, so they're going to stay with the friend's family. And then they'll be home in about a week. Very exciting. It's his first time here in Europe, and he's just, I think, had a great time, and I think he's going to have some great stories to tell, too. Because they camped. They sent me some pictures of some of the spots they found to camp, and they were just gorgeous. One of them in Belgium was on the, I think it was Belgium, was on the beach along the coast of the North Sea, and it looked as beautiful as any tropical beach that I've ever been to. So, very cool. I had no idea that the North Sea, the beaches on the North Sea were so beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to make my writing board. And I'm going to cut this down to about here. So that will cut off this metal piece. And this press board, I do have a heavy duty Fiskars bypass trimmer. And it's okay. I don't have anything really against it. The blade comes out of alignment every once in a while, and that's super annoying. But it's also just kind of a bear to get out. And honestly, a good craft knife and a ruler work just as well. So where I'm just making a few cuts, I don't feel the need to get that giant machine out. See? Voila. She's done. All right, let me check the size. So, oops. Oh, no, haha, yay, that works beautifully. Glad I did the gusset. Okay, so then I need it to be, is that all the way down? Just make sure everything is not stuck. And then put that in so that it is as far down as it can go. Feels like it's getting stuck. No, it's not. That's my imagination. It's at the bottom. There we go. All right, so now I'm going to cut it to right there. And then I need to cover it and make a tab. I definitely want a tab. I'm going to line that edge up there so I can line my ruler. These mats with the lines are so fabulous for getting things square and straight until you squiggle it. Let's try that again. For getting things so square and straight. Yeah, I'm actually a little jealous of this trip. Looks like so much fun. Okay, so there we have a piece of press board cut to size that will fit perfectly in that pocket. Still allow some room for a closure ribbon. We have these, and so now what I really want to do is I want to cover this with the matching paper. So maybe for this matching paper, I will use this bird here. Well, this bird's going to get cut off. That's the trouble with these big images. I don't think I have any more of that either. All right, so it's so cute. Don't want to use that. Hold on, let me just take a quick peek inside the book. These are kind of busy. Oh, toucan's kind of cute. Maybe I should use the toucan, especially if I use the toucan. Oh, I do have one more of these. Toucan. I'm going to use the toucan, and because I think I'm going to use the toucan, the larger toucan image, him, as a focal point on this piece, so it'll tie in. So, how big is this? This is 1, 2, 3, 4 1/4 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and a bit. So 4 by 8 and a bit. So let's cut down 4 and a smidge. And we'll do 2 of those because I'm going to do, oh, that was dumb. All right, so be it. How big is this now? No, that's too small now. Oh, it should just 4, should be 8, is it not? Hold on. I didn't pay attention to the direction. So this is exactly 8. All right, so I'm just gonna use this piece and do 4 of these, and there will be a little bit of a margin so you can see the press board underneath. That's okay. And then 4 here. And then I have enough for a tab. I have a couple of different kinds of tabs. I have this kind of tab that I can make, and I have this kind of tab that I can make. I'm going to make one of each and audition them. And I'm going to, yeah, this is fine. Gonna do him here. No, because it's the fold. When they're on the fold is when they're right side up. Give him his little face. Like so. There's one like that, and then this one you have to fold. So I'll fold that in like this. Get his cute little face. Oops. Gotta open it up. Helps if you open it up. And get his little face right there. Oh, I'm gonna cut his little face a little bit. Like that. So I have that cute little face. And I have this cute little face. They both have a little bit of a pink flower to tie everything together. Pink ink. Okay, put this down, and I'm going to ink some of these accumulated things. off the desk. Give me some room. I need some elbow room. I don't know if my sewing machine can handle sewing through the press board and 2 layers of cardstock. So I think I might actually sew around the 2 pieces of cardstock and then glue them onto the press board so you get the look of sewn. And I want this to be really plain and simple. I don't want a lot of embellishments on here because it's a writing board, and the idea is that it's going to be a smooth surface to stick in the pages. So tell you what, I'm going to pause the video. I'll be right back, and I'll sew these off screen. Hi, I'm back. So let me show you what I've done. I did put in some little bit of a velvet ribbon. It's a very delicate pink through that eyelet that we made. And I have fussy cut out the wreath and the toucan and stuck it on there. It is a tad on the busy side, but I think it's fun and summery nonetheless. And I've done it so that the toucan is a little secret pocket and the wreath itself is a little secret pocket. And then here is the writing board. I chose the lower profile tab with the cute little face there. And this is super simple. I sewed around each of the glued on panels, the paper pack panels, onto that chipboard or press board that we cut. It's still a little damp. I used glitter glue, but it needs to be pretty simple because it's the writing board. The idea is that once I get signatures sewn in, you can stick this behind different pages and have a nice surface to write on. And when it's not in use, it lives in this nice little pocket and also adds some stiffness and stability to that back cover. So I'm really happy with that, how that came out. And when I did my little velvet ribbon here, I left one shorter and one longer, so that when you close it up, this longer one can wrap, you know, depending on how thick it gets, it can wrap a bit. And then you can tie a sweet little bow. And that will be the closure for the journal. So that is all I have for you today. I think the next thing I'm going to do is going to be some little mini file folder pockets for that first page, but that will be for another day. Thank you so much for stopping by and checking this out and watching and staying if you're still here. Thank you so much. Staying through the end really helps my channel grow. And if you could click like, hit subscribe, and leave a comment. Say hello. Let me know what you're doing today. I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. Stay safe. Bye-bye.